good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. Making my protein coffee. We've got espresso over ice with vanilla protein shake. So good. I just got showered and got dressed. I'm wearing, can I come tall enough that you can see? I'm wearing this cute little tennis dress. It's from Fabletics. I got it, I think, like 4 or 5 years ago. And I think it's just so cute with like the white trim. And I successfully got showered and got dressed before I'm with the kids for the day. So we're off to a great start. Steven is gonna be heading to work in just a little bit here. So I am about to get started on breakfast. And yeah, excited for a fun day with the kids. We're coming off of just like the best, most special, wholesome weekend. It was so wonderful. We just had like lots of great quality time, me, Steven, and the kids, and Grace wanted to do a lemonade stand, so we helped her with that, and lots of our family and friends and neighbors came. We went to Clay and Latte, we met up with some friends. It was just one of those weekends that makes me go, I love the stage of life we're in. Like, this is so fun and so special and so many core memories. Like my cup feels full. I feel so grateful and yeah, just happy. I'm in a great mindset going into the new week, so ready for a fun day. Plan for today. Well, one thing we're definitely doing is going to Chuck E. Cheese. Grace has been asking me for a while, when can we go again? And so last week we sat down, we looked at the calendar, we're like, okay, let's find a day that's pretty open and we'll write it in, and that day is today. So definitely doing Chuck E. Cheese, which on the weekends, honestly, like so crowded and overstimulating, but on weekdays, especially if we go kind of in the late morning, like right around when they open, it's pretty empty and the kids have a blast. So it'll be fun. And then maybe I was talking to my sister-in-law about maybe meeting up in the afternoon with the kids, going on a walk or something. I'd like to do some tidying and stuff around the house, maybe get caught up on some laundry, although we're in a fairly good spot coming out of the weekend. Like, nothing's too messy. So yeah, feeling good. Gonna make breakfast and I'll take you guys along with me throughout the day. We are just sitting down for lunch. I got some veggies and rice. So good. And I had already prepped the carrots and onion. So literally all I had to do was half the Brussels sprouts, throw it on a baking sheet, put some rice in the rice cooker, and we've got a lunch. Oh, I love that, Grace. It's a beautiful drawing. We've had a really great day so far. We just played at home for a while. Grace put on a full production of Tangled for Alice and I to be the audience. We went on a nice walk around the neighborhood, played in the yard, and now Grace and I have been coloring while Alice is napping. And then when she wakes up, I think we're gonna head out for Chuck E. Cheese. Second Stanley Cup refill of the day. Friendly reminder to hydrate. All right, I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna color.
Just what you know, Sarah, no peeking.
Okay, no peeking. After a super fun outing to Chuck E. Cheese. My sister-in-law's on her way to meet us here. It's gonna be a fun afternoon. Right now I'm walking with the girls. Grace is collecting shells. Alice enjoying watching the birds and the waves. Oh hey, look who it is! Came up to my office to get a little bit of work done before bed, and this was propped up in front of my monitor. I could cry. That's just the cutest thing. And the perfect addition to the art in my office. I love it so much. 3 is such a special age. Like, it's just so wonderful and precious and heartwarming. And don't get me wrong, then it can absolutely, you know, it changes on a dime and turns upside down. There's all the up and down emotions parenting a 3-year-old, but as quickly as things can get hard in a moment, then they just go right back to warming your heart. It's hard to imagine a better stage than right now, but what my parents always say every time this comes up is that, like, every stage is their favorite stage when they're in it. Like, it just gets better and better. You know what? The caveat to that, this is what my parents were telling me the other day. They're like, every stage gets better and better, except it pauses in the teenage years. Like, no parenting time was more difficult than when I was 16. But other than that, they were like, it's just every stage is so wonderful, and I'm having a lot of fun parenting a 3-year-old. So seeing that sweet little reminder on my desk it just hit me right in the feels. But hi, yes, hello. It is 8:30 p.m. I wanted to get a little bit of work done, had a few things on my to-do list that I would love to crank out tonight before bed, and Stephen and Grace are running to the grocery store. Alice is asleep, so I was like, I kind of think now is the perfect time. I've got a video to review, so that is downloading, and then I have another vlog that I need to get scheduled to go live tomorrow. Why do I feel like there was a third thing? Weird how my to-do list is literally 3 things long and somehow I still can't retain the information. Oh, that's why, because I already did it. There was a third thing on my list. I'm doing a vlog this week, kind of like a video diary of my workouts. That is gonna be the next video going live after this one, so be looking out for that. But tonight I had my tap class, and so I just filmed a little clip talking about that and the movement that I did today. I also did try to get a clip of me doing tap. The idea was there, the execution was not. Obviously I didn't want to film like during the actual class, so I was like, I'm just gonna hang back after the class and I'll just get a quick clip of me like doing one of the combos or showing one of the tap steps, and that footage could not be more awkward. It's not great, but I wanted to have something to show in the video, so I tried. And I won't say I failed, because I did get a clip, but I did fail at getting a clip that looks anything remotely like the stuff that we do in most of our class. But yeah, just wrapping things up for the day. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and continue this vlog, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, maybe the day after that at some point. And I will see you then. All right, so, do you guys wanna see the sad state of our room and closet right now? Because it has not been fun, I'll tell you that. We're dealing with another slab leak. Last month, or actually, it was back in January because it was right around my birthday, we had some plumbing issues. We had a slab leak. You know, it was a whole to-do to get things fixed, but we got it fixed, thought we were in the clear, and then a couple days ago, water started coming up through the floor in our closet. And we got the plumbers out here to check it out. We thought, you know, it might have been just an issue with the previous repair, but turns out is actually an entirely new problem, and a problem that is probably gonna take like upwards of a month to fix. So we have racks and racks of our clothes over here that we had to take out of the closet. We brought in one of the folding tables here, and Steven's got a bunch of his clothes. And then coming into the bathroom, they actually had to gut out part of under the sink too, as they were trying to figure out the issue. And then we've got like a gallon of water here because we keep having to shut off the water as they've been trying to fix it. We've got that nice and handy for washing hands, brushing teeth. And then the real disaster. This is the current state of our closet. It's pretty much in shambles. All of the flooring had to come up because it was right over here where water was seeping up out of the ground. Had to tear out parts of the walls, all of that. So all of the clothes here and here had to come down. For now, we're able to keep this side of the closet together, so gotta count the blessings where we have them. But yeah, this has been quite the interruption. And so getting this fixed is gonna be kind of a multi-step process. As you can hear, We've got like fans and heaters in here because if we don't sufficiently, you know, like completely dry where the water was coming up, then mold could develop. So we've had these on in here basically nonstop since we found the leak. And the leak itself is like kind of fixed. Like they fixed it to the point where we can have the water on again, and other than the closet, like just kind of go back to normal. But they have to come back next week to like fully finish the repair. And then after that, we have to, you know, obviously get the drywall repaired, get the floor reassembled. We're also not 100% sure yet if we're gonna need new floor, like the extent of the damage to the floor. So yeah, it's, you're not gonna see me filming little outfit get readies in the closet for a hot minute. So that's been a thing. But very grateful to have the water back on. Glad that they were able to identify the problem, and now we can get moving on the plan to fix it. Anyways, I was just getting some laundry put away. I've got one more basket to put away up in Grace's room. She's at school right now and Alice is down for her nap. So I've got my little productivity window. Figure it's a good time to pick the vlog back up. Also, when Alice wakes up, I was thinking of taking her for a fun little outing today, just me and her. Because my mom's picking up Grace from school today. So we have like a really open afternoon. We're not time boxed with school pickup. So I thought it would be fun to go maybe to the aquarium or something. I love doing things with both the girls, but it is really special when I get that one-on-one time. So I thought it'd be fun to take advantage of that today with Alice and be able to, you know, go at a little bit more slow baby pace as we look at everything. Sorry, I just got so distracted. The dogs are so cuddled up. Hello. Oh, my sweet girl. And my other sweet girl. Are you jealous now? Oh, there you go. Our dogs are quite old now. So if you're ever wondering what they're doing when you don't see them in the vlog, it's this. They're just laying in the bed or lounging in their various go-to little cuddle spots around the house. Oh, yes. Okay, so I was cleaning up the kitchen and I realized the bottle warmer is sitting over there on the counter because that has been a staple in our lives and our routine, but we don't need it anymore. We're done with bottles. And that's like prime real estate counter space, so it's gotta go. And the formula container too. There's like a tiny bit left, but I don't know if we can donate it since it's opened. The bottle warmer though, we can donate. It's crazy getting rid of this because this has heated hundreds of bottles for both my kids. And like, it's even weird just to think that like that phase is over. Like Steven and I, probably one of the most common phrases that we have said to each other over the last 6 months is, hey, can you put a bottle on? Like if one of us is in the kitchen and it's, you know, getting close to Alice's bedtime or nap time or feed window, hey, can you put a bottle on? I'd be on my way home from something and I'd call Steven, hey, can you put a bottle on? So it's ready when we get there, you know? And now that's done. And also now we're gonna have way less dishes. I'm so excited about that. The bottle dishes with formula weren't nearly as bad as when I was pumping. That was like an absurd amount of dishes and a huge benefit when I did stop pumping. But even still with just the formula, like it would take up most of the top rack every night when we did dishes. So it's wild to me that we're done with that. We've been done for a couple days and we had already dropped it to just giving her a bottle at bedtime and then in the morning when she woke up. But now we're like done. And the transition's gone really well. We just give her whole milk now in one of these little cups, which we had to go buy a bunch more of these because they're the same ones that we use for Grace still. It's just way easier to clean milk out of this because it's like a wider straw than the water cups that we use for the kids. New era unlocked. No more bottles. I just heard a shriek. Is she awake? She's awake. Definitely awake. Standing up, holding on to the railing of the crib, shaking it back and forth. All right, I'm gonna go get her. We'll have a little bit of playtime here. I think I'm gonna give her like a second lunch before we go because she had lunch before her nap, but she'll probably be ready to eat a little bit more now. And then I'm gonna pack some snacks to bring with us and we'll go to the aquarium. We are matching in our green today. Ready for the aquarium? Yeah, you wanna go see some fish? Alice being done with bottles now means that we're like firmly in the stage of I can just throw a couple diapers and some snacks in my bag and we're good to go. Yeah, it's so easy. I've got her set up with her snack. Yeah, We just played chase around the house for like 20 minutes where she just crawls at her absolute fastest speed while I run behind her and say, I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. So here is my completely chaotic what's in my bag with a 1-year-old. Honestly, not totally sure what's in here. I've just been throwing things in, but we've got diapers and wipes, of course. My fanny pack, this just has like my keys, my wallet, phone. Actually, what else does it have? Oh, I've also got a little thing of smoothie melts and a Cinderella Little People figurine and a couple dollars. All right, then I've got Alice's water, an applesauce pouch, peanut butter puffs, another applesauce pouch, although I only packed one, so I think this was just left over in the bottom of my bag for a previous day. I've got this little snack cup. I'll put the peanut butter puffs in here for her when she's ready to have them. A cheese stick and some bell pepper cut up, and we'll both snack on these together. Got a mini sunscreen and a lip gloss. Again, things that I didn't pack today, but just kind of live in my bag. Pair of socks for Alice. Her shoes are already in the car. And a very, very miscellaneous collection of little toys. A ball pit ball, a spinner. This silicone star is like part of a stacker set, but she really likes to chew on it. We've got a Big Bird figurine. This whale, I think, is a bath toy. And little baby Simba. I feel like every time we go somewhere, I throw a couple toys in my bag, and then it's like a 50-50 shot that they ever get taken out of the bag. So that's the current collection. But yeah, that's everything. And as soon as Alice finishes, we're gonna head out. Depending on how long we spend at the aquarium, we might go to the park after, do a little walk. You think that bell pepper's yummy, huh? Yum, 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 yum. We had just a wonderful afternoon and evening. The aquarium was awesome. Just like getting to watch Alice explore and really go at her pace was really special. And we went on a nice long walk after. When we came back home, she was just in like the giggliest mood. Like the couple hours before bed, I don't think we've laughed that much together ever. We were cracking each other up. Everything that I did was funny to her. Everything that she did was funny to me. And then she would make me laugh, and then she would laugh at me laughing, and then I would laugh at her laughing, and it was just fun and special. And it actually ended up being just the two of us for the whole evening because Steven was gonna pick Grace up on his way home from work over at my parents' house. And when he got there, like everyone was there hanging out. My brothers, my sister-in-laws, my nephew. So Steven and Grace ended up staying there for dinner, and they're just on their way home now. So I've got a moment to myself now that I put Alice down. I did some skincare, changed into my comfy pajamas. And before I end this vlog, I wanted to share a funny little anecdote because this is one of many things that was cracking me up today. Okay, so backstory. Baby shoes. We bought Alice her first little pair of soft sole baby shoes, the little Vans, and she absolutely hated them. Like, was not having it. Clearly was so uncomfortable. I was like, okay, these just aren't gonna work for her, so we'll try another one. We tried a different brand, a little bit wider. Still, she was not having it. And we kept trying and, you know, thought that maybe she would just get accustomed to it after a little while. And it was clear that like she needed something different in her shoes. So after a little bit of looking, I decided on these ones. They're a flexible sole, but they're like rubbery. They're not fabric. So a little more protection from different terrain or if there's water on the ground. Then they're like a nice breathable mesh fabric. They've got the Velcro closure, and they're very wide, and especially a wide toe box. So I was like, okay, we'll give these a try. Got them, tried them on her, and she didn't mind. We were like, okay, amazing. We found the shoe, problem solved. She wore them a couple times, but they were a little big. She wore them a couple times and it was clear that like she just needed a size down. So I was like, no worries. We've already got these. We'll save these for when she's ready for the next size because we know they work great. I'm just gonna order the same ones, just one size down. And so I did. Here they are. They look the same, right? Same little Velcro closure, but they have a little dog on them, which she absolutely loves. She's like always pointing at it. Same breathable fabric, same flexible sole. But did you hear that? There's a squeaker. Didn't know that when I bought it. But both shoes, when they walk, give a little squeak. They don't do that in the first pair that I got, and I thought I bought the exact same ones. But you can see like the heel's a little bit different, I think to accommodate for the squeaker. So I bought these, not knowing about the squeak feature. Tried them on her, she loved them. Started wearing them for the first time a couple days ago, and she was walking around holding my hands, and all of a sudden I hear the little squeak with every step. The way I could not stop cackling when I figured that out, oh my gosh, I could not get over it. And the part that makes it even better or worse, depending on your perspective, is that like, right? See, they even squeaked when I dropped them, right? It took a lot of trial and error to get to this point of finding a shoe that actually works for her. I can't go back to the drawing board now. We just need to tough it out with the little squeakers. Now that being said, she was squeaking her way all over the aquarium today. I will insert a clip here because it's just too much. At least, you know, I'll always know right where she is. I just follow the squeak. Squeaker aside though, they really are some great baby shoes. I'll link them in the description. Maybe for someone, the squeak is a positive, you know, it's a pro. I think for me, it's moment to moment. Like just me and Alice walking around, all hail the squeaker shoes. Love it. Adorable, hilarious. But then, you know, out and about in public, around other people, mildly embarrassing, but like the best kind of embarrassing. Anyways, this is where I'm gonna end the vlog. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.